excited about talking about some more of our fine people. Who do we have today?
The next fine person would be Danielle Grader, who is our revenue manager.
Excellent.
Now, you started with NRED how long ago?
Let's see, it'll be 8 years in June.
And you were with an existing property when you came on, right?
Yeah, so I worked at Discovery Relic Creek, and I was the property manager there whenever Nolan acquired it.
And how long were you the property manager at Relic Creek?
Well, it was brand new construction, so I was there for like the year and a half. It was being leased up, constructed until y'all took over.
I'm most curious about the journey into revenue management.
Yeah.
Tell us about that journey and how did that happen? I don't even know if I know that story.
That's a good one. It's a funny story, I guess. It just really, everything fell into place at the right time. I guess it started, I went on a RED retreat, 2016, I believe. And you were there. There was a bunch of people there. It was a really great, just relaxing team building event that I got to attend. And during that time, I had an opportunity to talk to Cheryl about what I saw for my future, what I wanted, and kind of where my goals were within the company. And I was really passionate about like asset management, and the Yield Star that we were currently using at the time was something that I wanted to learn everything I possibly could about it, and I just took to it really well. So it was just a passing conversation we had on this RED retreat, and I didn't think anything of it. And then about a year later, I got some chatter, I guess, about us wanting to move revenue management in-house, and had an opportunity to talk with different people within our organization, and they decided that I would be a good fit to take on that role that we had basically created it. You know, we had been doing third-party revenue management prior to that. So once I learned about that, I was so excited.
Now that you've been in this role for how long?
Almost 4 years.
4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You still like it?
Yes, I love it. And I love the way that it has grown. It's evolved since when I first started in it. And so I think that's really cool too. It's not just pricing. It's not just looking at trends every day. It's definitely developed into the pricing aspect for sure. But there's an accountability with the executive team. There's also a really big portion of it that is now I'm working with the acquisitions team and looking at these new properties that we are interested in taking over. And I think that's a really fun part too.
Yeah. And what is the most challenging part of your job in revenue management?
Oh, just depends on the day, I guess. No, I mean, I think it's just making sure that we are putting ourselves in a position where everyone's successful. I want to make sure that the teams on site feel supported and they're comfortable with where we're putting the rents. But at the same time, I have to be accountable to our budgets and our company goals and things like that. So just finding that balance between that is probably the most difficult part.
I always like to ask the question, particularly for someone like yourself who's been with us for so long. What advice would you give somebody who's looking at us for employment to join the team? What advice would you give them? What heads up would you give them?
Well, I'd say if you wanted to join our organization, to just give it your all, but yet embrace your individuality, be yourself completely. Because I find it that there's like a role for everyone and all the different personalities are welcome. And if you do work hard, it won't go unnoticed. You will get recognized for your hard work.
Well, listen, that's all I've got. Thank you. And Danielle, you have done so incredibly well in your position. And like I think I said to you before, you're so graceful at it. And we appreciate that. And most importantly, the email I sent recently, the highest rental income we've achieved over the last 12 months for the same store. And you have a lot to do with that. So thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored to be a part of all of it. I have to tell you that I'm expecting again.
No! Does everybody know that?
Most people know. Some people know.
Congratulations!
Thank
Can we
you.
include that in the video?
Yeah, of course.
That is very cool. My goodness, you're gonna have 3.
So yeah, I'm having a third one coming in the end of summer, late July, early August, somewhere around there. Very excited. I'm gonna have 2 under 2, so that's gonna be a wild time, and then a teenager. Yeah. Oh, my hands.
I shake my head. I have a little dog, as you know, and I don't know how I do it with a dog. So
Yeah.
how you do it and how you will do it with 3 plus a full-time job, God bless you.
I'm excited. I'm ready for the challenge.
That speaks to your character. So very cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.